Behind the scenes, behind the lines, inside the stories others won't tell. The Morning Insiders.
A fierce debate is raging, of all places, within the Chicago birdwatching community.
The Park District is making a nationally renowned bird sanctuary easier to access for people with disabilities. Morning Insider Tim McNicholas shows us why it's causing a bit of a rift amongst birders.
The Montrose Point Bird Sanctuary, where more than 300 species have fluttered their wings, and now the Park District plans to install a wheelchair-accessible path, which has some bird watchers chirping.
Well, the construction will be very disruptive to the birds.
This is natural, okay? But if you have pavement here, there won't be any birds here.
I'm opposed to the path being installed in a natural habitat.
The path will be an 8-foot-wide asphalt loop through the sanctuary. The Park District's website says construction could start anytime after June 1st. The spokesperson says they will wait until spring migration is over.
It's not really clear why this had to be eliminated.
But EPA scientist and birder Janet Pellegrini argues damage was already done when the Park District cut down several trees and branches for the path.
If you want everyone to see the birds, including handicapped people, you should maintain the reason the birds come here in the first place.
The plan is supported by the Chicago Ornithological Society.
We do believe it will be done as responsibly as can be done,
of which Edward Warden is president.
We want to make sure that as we go forward planning our natural areas, planning our park spaces, and how we are trying to make the outdoors equitable for all, that we're including that in part of the planning.
Critics say people in wheelchairs can already use the wood chip path, but Warren sees it differently.
Even if it's possible, that doesn't mean that it's easy or accessible, and I think that's an important distinction to make.
As for those chopped trees, the Park District says there were 24 and they'll all be replaced. Even as construction starts,
It's going to upset the natural balance here.
the debate won't fly away anytime soon. Tim McNicholas, CBS 2 News.
Now, you may recall birds in Montrose have made headlines before. The Park District recently expanded a protected area of the dunes by 3 acres to help out a pair of endangered birds. These piping plovers, now known as Montian roes, make Montrose their nesting space every year. For more stories like this, download our CBS Chicago app and look for the section called Morning Insiders.